Alright, here we are. Day after we bought it. We're going to do a full walk around. We're going to describe what we see, what our visions are. We're going to get a good idea of where everything lies, how everything is in its current condition. This is the 1933 Essex Terraplane Six. You know it's a terraplane by that right there.
It's a 6.
Yeah, you know it's a 6 rather, by that right there. So starting from the front, what we're noticing is this grill is in a little bit rougher condition. You can see that the fins are a little bit bent up. So we're planning on doing them, well, slowly fixing these ones up, but we're going to buy another. You're looking at the front bumper area that's going to have to be modified to fit the bumper that we currently have for it. It's sitting on coilover in the front with a Camaro slash chassis, or Camaro slash Nova chassis in the front. Fit through there, can't, but we got headlights. This one looks pretty good. There might be slight bumping. Otherwise, that looks decently well.
Considering taking them off with a fender,
Yep.
and buying an aftermarket of some sort light.
Got a bit of a bump there.
Keep the originals intact.
But you have all of this right here. We'll start down this side. Got a little bit rough on the fenders, and a few of these fins are bent up and done up. The hood is actually 4 inches longer than the Ford of a 1933 four-door, but it's the height right here is as if it had a 2.5 inch chop on a Ford. So that's really cool. You already get a extended hood with a chopped roof, basically. Another cool thing is you have this is your windshield. It folds out. Got everything that you would need right in here. This is actually your 50-mile-an-hour AC, your free AC. This right here goes down into your cockpit. Inside down through there, and that's how you get AC. We're talking about either re-chroming all of this to include that, to include the windshield frame right there, re-chroming it, or putting it to copper. But that's still to be determined. Cool thing is window mechanism. This is an original roll-up window handle. Still works. See the lever that would hold it right there. And down in there, we found this. Some of the original 1933 glass.
But Mason was super excited about a little piece of glass here that was original.
Yep, I got super excited, and then Lindsay goes
Super
on
excited.
and finds that big old piece in there. So yeah, she had to one-up me on that. But I don't know if y'all can see, but you have bullet holes that litter this car throughout. So we're claiming that it was a gangster car. You got about 10 or so bullet holes throughout this car. But moving on just a little bit inside, one of the cool things, this is actually the handle to the passenger side. As you can see, it's the only one with a lock. And the reason for that is so that back in the 1930s there was chivalry abound, and So whenever you walk up to the car, you unlock the passenger side to let your woman in before going around to your side. But it has an updated steering column here. It has the original seat frame and the springs. You got your wire or your steel comes up to build that, and then it's built the rest of the way with wood. So that's really cool. We plan on refurbishing all of that and then building our own seats for the wood aspect of it. So that's going to be fun. Let me jump over to the driver's side and show you a few different cool things about the stuff over here. So in here you have, of course, a non-original wheel and steering column, but these where the original dash would be. You have 3 gauges. You have gas, speedometer, and oil. Then you had 3 knobs. You had one for your clutch, one for your choke, and one for your lights. And this right here was a crank to get your window out. So that's how you opened up your window. You had your glove box. That was as simple of a dash as it can get. Here's your push button emergency brake right here. Got a pedal, footrest.
That's your gas pedal, ain't it?
That could be the gas pedal, I guess. I don't know. Could be. But moving on a little bit, this is where your mirror's mounted up. You can see over on this side, you have the window frame in it. And this is what it looked like without the window frame in it. We do have the other 3 window frames, but that one was just in. We have the gas tank, the original gas tank that's right here. A few different odds and ends throughout this back seat area. You actually have the frame for the back seat. And all that wood is from 1933 and it's still intact. You also got the spring set up there, so that's really cool.
Show me your window.
We found something really cool on this. So if you're sitting in the back seat here, you got the window here, it's all flat pane glass. But you come around and this knob right here is how you open it. Instead of it going down, it goes to the rear. So, of course, you could have a piece of glass here to keep it down, but it moves forward to back. And all of this mechanism is from 1933 and it's still working. Simple way of doing it, but I mean, it works. And then getting around to the back side here, you can see that we have a lot of work that we need to do on the fenders here. But you have your back window. You got the original wheel from 1933. And on these older cars, they only required 1 taillight. So you have a 1 taillight right here and nothing over on this side. Got where your license plate would go. Got your original bumper here. It looks like somebody tried to make up a thing for a hitch right here. But I think it's going to be really cool. Got more damage here. This is some of the damage that we really need to pay attention to, and we're trying to do it out. It did break it right there and right up underneath there. But this is the exterior of the 1933 Essex.